I was muted. All right, General Music. Here we go. I want to walk you through this mini composition process. You have a lot of freedom, just like you did with the 7 elements composition, but this project process has a little bit more structure to it. All right. So walk yourself over to Google Classroom, head over to Classwork, open up Mini Composition Project Rock. And this is still a draft. I haven't posted it yet, but when you go over to it, it should be ready to go. Okay, once you're here, take a look at what this says. You're creating a 10-second, teeny tiny little composition just to demonstrate the characteristics of rock music. Okay, so once you're there, go ahead and click on this document. This will give you further directions, the details that you need. Once you're there, check out the directions. You need at least 3 tracks, all with different musical content. So that can be with different loops, or different drum beats that you made, or piano tracks that you made, whatever. 3 different loops. One is the rhythm, so drums or beats. One is the melody. Think about pitches. So this could be vocals, piano, guitar, whatever is melodic synthesizer. We want melody, okay? And harmony is different melodies and chords that aren't the main melody, but embellish it, enhance it, make it sound pretty, okay? And so you'll need that. And the bass, a lot of harmony comes from the bass. The bass lays down the chord progression, even though it's just one note at a time. Okay, good. So let's get started. Nope, wait. Because before you get started, you have to have a specific artist in mind when making decisions in your soundtrack project. So what artist do you pick? Where do you even start? I'll show you over here in your genre organizers. If, unlike me, your genre organizer is not empty, you will have a list of artists here in the famous artist category. So pick one that you like or that you think sounds interesting. I'm going to pick the Grateful Dead. I'm a big Grateful Dead fan. So I'll go over and I'll just do some YouTube surfing. I'm going to listen to some Grateful Dead. All right, so I'm noticing some things. I'm noticing it's pretty smooth, pretty energetic, pretty jammy. There's lots of soloing going on. It's not real aggressive rock. It's pretty laid back. So that's the vibe I'm going to go for when I'm over in Soundtrap. So head over to Soundtrap, enter Studio, create yourself a brand new project. And once you're in, as always, you will select Music once it loads. Music. Now I'm going to head straight over to the loop library. I'm going to clear the filter, and I'm going to go straight to rock. It's nice that this genre is already in there. Classical and folk, you don't see either of those in there, so we're going to have to do something different. But for rock, just hit the genre if you want. All right, and then I'll just find I'll find some beats. So I'm going to go for drums. And I want kind of a chill beat like the Grateful Dead were given. All right. That'll do. You're going to do a little bit more digging because you're not giving an example and you're not pressed for time. All right, but that's going to be my drum loop. All right, next I'm going to find melody. So I'm going to go for a guitar. I'll clear drums out of there and go for guitar. All right, and I want just a nice chill guitar sound. I'm hoping for... That's pretty chill. A lot of pedal steels in here. Let's do some silver swirls. All right, you don't hear a lot of overdrive and aggression in the Grateful Dead, and these silver swirls aren't real aggressive. All right, so bass part now. All right, here we go. The Grateful Dead's pretty weird, but not that weird. I'm just looking for some normal. Pretty standard. Well, that's nice and laid back. All right, we'll put that in. Okay, and you're gonna need to experiment with some more sounds here. It shouldn't go this quick for you because you're gonna be listening to whether or not it sounds good. This probably doesn't sound great. Oh, that's not too bad, actually. All right, maybe this will go quick. Okay, and once you have your 3 loops, you're good to call it quits, but I hope you do a little more digging. Like in here, in the Grateful Dead video, let's see, we got some organ. So I might go back over to Soundtrap and add an organ part. Rock organ. Okay, here we got some organ options. Sure, let's try it out. That's fantastic. You've created a rock song. Okay, so save it, download it, attach the download to the assignment. All right, and then once you've done that, you will attach your reflection. So you finish your composition, you sound just like the Grateful Dead or whoever. I've been getting into Afropunk lately. Maybe you pick an Afropunk band, whatever. Once you are finished with your Soundtrap project, you'll complete this reflection, and this will be attached in the assignment submission. Whoops. Here you go. These 3 questions will be attached in the assignment submission. So you'll just answer, which artist did you choose? So I would answer the Grateful Dead. How does the style appear in your mini composition? I would say things like pretty laid back, found similar instruments, found similar timbre, similar texture, found similar energy, things like that, okay? If you cannot find the sound you were looking for, maybe you are into a really obscure genre, a subgenre of rock and roll. Maybe you couldn't find it, and so you picked a different vibe. What vibe did you go for, all right? You might have gone for like screamo, death metal. I'm really into that sort of stuff too. I don't think Soundtrap is particularly screamo oriented, but yeah, okay. So I hope that answers some questions. Once you're done with the reflection, you'll be done with rock, and we'll move on to jazz, hip hop, classical, and folk. All right. Let me know what questions you have.